Located just east of Atlanta, Stone Mountain Park is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the state of Georgia. Encircling the park and its namesake is a 5-mile-long tourist railroad. But how did this railroad come to be? And how did it become part of the park? The railroad was built around the time of the Civil War as part of a granite mining operation that tapped into the rich minerals found on what would become known as Stone Mountain. The line eventually contained a spur, connecting it to the Georgia Railroad for interchange traffic. After mining ceased in the late 1950s, the land around Stone Mountain was sold to the state of Georgia for development as a state park. The Stone Mountain Scenic Railroad was established in 1960 with the goal of building a tourist railroad to encircle the Great Stone Whale. Opening for operation in 1962, the railroad used 2 Baldwin-built American-type locomotives and dressed them up as replicas of the famous engines from the Great Locomotive Chase, the General and the Texas. A Vulcan 262 was also acquired to stand in for the heroic switcher engine, Yonah. The gussied-up look of the locomotives was derided by many rail fans, including the late Ron Zeal, who said, "A comparison of Stone Mountain's General 2 with the actual General will illustrate the futility of taking a perfectly proportioned little engine, built in 1920, and attempting to give it the appearance of an engine over 60 years older." Zeal even went on to describe the kitschy nature of the operation, stating, "The references to the Great Locomotive Chase are misleading, for shoot-em-ups and Indians are the order of the day on this exercise of debauchery." But then again, what park railroad didn't have cowboys and Indians as part of the attraction? It was the 60s after all. As the years went on, the maintenance on the steam locomotives began to fall by the wayside. It got to the point that Stone Mountain purchased an SW1 diesel switcher and dropped a fake baggage car shell over it. A control stand inside the steam engine's cabs allowed the diesel to be controlled from them. The steamers themselves supposedly only had enough pressure to blow the whistle. True steam would visit Stone Mountain on occasion, though, in the form of Savannah and Atlanta 462 No. 750, operating excursions for the short-lived New Georgia Railroad out of downtown Atlanta. When the New Georgia ended operations, Stone Mountain ended up acquiring their 2 former Southern Railway FP7s as backup power. 2 GP7s were also bought, but 6661 would only operate for a few years before becoming a parts source for No. 5896. In 2011, the 3 steam locomotives initially bought for the operation were sent to new homes after being put on static display for a few years. The General 2 now resides at the Southeastern Railway Museum in Duluth, Georgia. The Texas 2 is undergoing restoration by the Gulf and Ohio Railway in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the Yonah 2 is slowly being rebuilt by the New Hope Valley Railway in Bonsall, North Carolina. Today, the 2 FP7s and 1 GP7 hold down operations on the Rock Line, taking passengers on a 5-mile, 25-minute ride around Stone Mountain. If you'd like to ride the Stone Mountain Scenic Railroad for yourself, unlimited train rides are included with park admission. For some special events, the railroad will run 2 train sets per day. Tickets to visit Stone Mountain can be bought at www.stonemountainpark.com. One final tip concerns driving around Stone Mountain. A daily parking pass is $25 per day, but year-round passes can be bought for a one-time fee of $40. It's good from the day of purchase until the final calendar day of the purchase month. Until next time, this is your train master, Christopher Kovacs. Thanks for watching, and keep on steaming.